Okay.
So yeah, we went on a tangent a bit.
No. I think that's a good topic. Maybe we can segue to the topic of like dating life, right? Maybe just a bit, right? Because I think a lot of young men are frustrated because they're seen as valueless in today's world, for example, right? Because there's a lot of push to empower women, and there are men who feel a bit left out, right? And especially in the dating world, what I did is I actually pretended to be a girl on a dating app, Tinder, because maybe I talk a bit about that, right? Because my own experience as a guy going on to dating app is I barely get likes, right? Even though I did my bio correctly, I put my personality there, I put good photos, and I put like where I work is a good job, to be honest, a good company, but barely any likes, maybe like 3, 4, whatever, right? So I was like, okay, I have a spare Tinder account. Not spare Tinder account.
You made one.
An idle Tinder account,
idle.
because I haven't used Tinder for so long. It's still tied to my phone number, right? And I was working on a Friday evening. I was like, damn, I'm bored. You know what? I'm just going to catfish some guys, right? And try to run this experiment, right? Okay. So I went to
Only in the name of science, right?
Only in the name of science. And trying to prove this
fine.
hypothesis that it's easier for girls in dating apps, right?
Yes.
So I went to Tinder. I just changed everything about my profile. I took pictures of this girl on the internet, IG, without her consent. I'm so sorry, right? But for the
You don't say the quiet part out loud, bro.
but for science, right? For science.
For scientific
So
purposes,
yeah,
okay.
it's like a Chinese girl because
Malaysian,
Malaysian
Yeah,
hierarchy of
fetishized.
desirability, those kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I use her pictures, and I just changed my name. I can't remember the name, but within 10 minutes, I already gotten like 30 likes, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
By half an hour, I already gotten like 100 likes,
Jeez.
and it's just like pinging. My phone is pinging, and there are people who are swiping on me. Doesn't matter. It's like Malay, Chinese, Indian, and a few expats in Malaysia, right? And I swipe back, and they're the ones who initiated, right? I don't have to do anything. And those people who initiated, they're like the decent looking, the good looking, the ugly ones. They all initiated, right? So I just pretended to be a girl, chatted with them, and it depends. Some guys I just chatted with them, like trying to be like their friend, trying to understand the problem. Some I just I was being a bit mischievous, right? So maybe I hinted like sex and whatever, and 9 out of 10 is always a yes. There's this funny guy, right? He was a young guy, and I was chatting with him, and I was asking, hey, what are you looking for? And he said, oh, I'm looking for a girlfriend. Then I was like, I'm here looking for fun. And then suddenly he made a U-turn like, I pun look for fun. Kalau jodoh tu jodoh lah. So it's like,
oh my god.
After
there
that,
goes your values, right?
and there are Malay guys who are being super duper horny. I'm not saying all Malay guys are super duper horny, but you know them, right? You know who they are, and they're always on Reddit or on Berita Harian, whatever, right?
Berita Harian.
Because they're celebrities and they get caught, and we're like, okay, right?
Shit, yeah.
And we just like go to Facebook and comment, but this shit is haram, right? In a way, but
it is.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's haram.
I mean, it is.
But it's like we're desensitized to it. But anyways, after that experience, I'm like, you know what? Dating app is a scam. So
It's a scam.
yeah.
The vast majority of money comes from men, because men are kind of forced to pay to get their profile, out there,
like
and
Spotlight or something.
I mean,
right?
like the experiment that you did. I've seen many videos on YouTube where women did the opposite.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me see how it is for guys. I'm gonna make a guy account,
Yeah.
and some of them straight up started hating women.
Oh, really?
Like, I understand why men don't date women anymore. I'm just screw this. I'm not gonna do it. Even as a feminist YouTuber called Anna Kana, she did a experiment as well. She's like, she's bi.
Is she like Japanese?
Yes.
Half Japanese?
Half Japanese. Yeah.
Okay.
And she thought she was straight for the longest time, but then she decided that she was a bi. She found out that she was a bi, and she started dating women. And then she suddenly okay, I understand what men are going through when it comes to dating for guys. It's different, whole different dynamic. People are not talking about and are not helping. And this is where the fashion fit guys come in.
Fresh and fit.
Because because nobody's really helping men with this kind of, because a lot of the dating comes from gender roles placed on men that nobody's helping to dismantle. And so fashion fit was like, this alpha male guys, red pill guys were like, fuck it, we're gonna do it on our own. Guys, listen to us. We have the solution. They don't, but they pretend to have the solution.
Janji confident lah.
Janji confident.
I like that
Yeah.
whole mentality of Janji confident. But when you start scamming people
Yeah.
or basically playing with someone's moral, right, pushing them to the edge of,
Yeah.
that's problematic to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.